Welcome to JTTV. I'm Josh.
I'm Turner.
This is going to be our first podcast episode, and we're going to be talking about Meatless Tuesdays.
The school has introduced Meatless Tuesdays as a way of trying to add variety to the diet for the growing vegan population.
In 2015, the U.S. population was about 0.4% vegan, but since then it has risen to 6%.
According to registered dietitian Sharon Palmer, research consistently shows that plant-based diets are linked with a lower risk of obesity and heart disease.
So Meatless Tuesdays, success or fail?
According to me, I would say it was a fail.
You may have seen lots of Snapchat stories and things of kids not too satisfied with the food. I think the chicken nuggets were a complete and utter bust. I actually went back the next day and saw them in there and watched every student in front of me in line order something else besides the chicken nuggets.
So in an attempt to make lunch more nutritious, the kids are actually doing quite the opposite. They're throwing their lunches away, getting no nutrition from them, and running to the vending machines to fill up on chips and cookies and things of that nature.
Personally, I think the vegan population, or even the vegetarian population at our school, is nowhere large enough. As far as I know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think there's nearly enough kids at our school that we need to do this. I think for the certain kids that are, it's not too hard to pack your own lunch. And if you really are a vegan or a vegetarian, you value the nutrition in the food you're eating enough to where you would want to select it and want to bring your own food. I don't think anybody that's truly a vegan or a vegetarian is going to look to the school lunch line for a truly nutritious meal.
So studies show that eating healthy costs about $1.50 more per day. And the government is spending a lot of money to try and get healthy and nutritious food into the school lunches. It's a really nice goal, but it's a bad attempt.
And it wasn't just students that were unsatisfied with the Meatless Tuesdays. It was also lots of faculty and staff. But a lot of these people also had ideas and suggestions that we could do to try and facilitate this nutritious lifestyle a better way.
Some of the suggestions were school gardens or clubs that can promote a healthier lifestyle and maybe provide healthier food that can be served to the students during lunch.
And if we're going to serve meatless food, why don't we try to serve food that is actually meatless in the first place? You don't want to try and take a type of food that is a specific type of meat and try to replicate it as something that it's not. Lots of kids like the salads. I know there were lots of positive comments about the salads, and that's usual. But if we tried to expand the diet and make foods that are always naturally meatless, then maybe there'd be a more positive result than trying to replicate things and give students a false idea of what they're eating.
And that's another problem. Students are thinking they're getting one thing, and they're receiving another, and it tastes completely different. They don't enjoy it as much. But I think the idea of healthier lunches and vegan lunches are heading in the right direction.
Well, thank you for listening to JTTV's first podcast. Please let us know in the comments any suggestions or ideas you think or how you feel about Meatless Tuesdays in general. Until next time, I'm Josh.
I'm Turner.
We'll see you later.